Hey y'all, come on in the room. This is gonna be it's gonna be saved, so there's no worries on that end. I was supposed to do this video the other day, but I ended up overworking myself, so I started not to feel good. So I had to take the rest of the night, and I had to take a day off. So this is gonna be a part of my new series I'm doing, Keeping It Confident with Coach K, K-Mo, whatever you want to say. Is this lighting okay? I just don't want one side of my face being super bright and then the other one not. We'll figure it out. So anyway, what I want to talk about in this first episode, may have you, is positive self-talk. So when you are working on your confidence, working on your healing, working on, becoming the next person that you are, you have to talk positive to yourself. So let me give you a little background about me. And hey, if you ever follow my videos, my live videos, whatever I do, you know that I bounce back and forth a lot. I will bounce back and forth a lot. So I'm gonna try not to. So I'm gonna say, K-Mo, stay focused. So growing up, obviously always the darker child, always more overweight than everybody in my family. And so when I was younger, it was always hard, going to school and being that one who is different and not knowing like all the tools into which, I should have had in order to be successful in my confidence as a child. So I don't blame people, and I never blame my parents, because parents do the best that they can do with where they're at, and sometimes they're still in their healing and their journey and they're growing. So you can't really blame them. You know what I'm saying? So when you get older, you grow and you learn, and then you do better. So growing up, I was not the most confident kid. Of course, you get picked on because your size, because your skin color. Oh, you dark, fat, blah, 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 blah. So I grew up with this stigma of, lighter is better and skinny is better, and I'm not that great of a person. We've all been through this, but some people never come out of it. So this is why I'm here to teach you how to come out of that. My sideburns are messed up, y'all. Nope, but what I say, stay focused, K-Mo. See, I told you I'll be all over the place. So with positive self-talk, really, it is telling yourself good things about you and not focusing on the negative things or what you don't like, because there are some things that we can fix and some that we cannot. One thing about me, I have flat feet. I hated them for years. For years, I was just so down and out about myself. I don't like this, and I'm so ugly, and it's kind of like that. But it's like I have grown to love them. My favorite thing is to go get pedicures now. That's my luxury to myself. I always go get a pedicure with my friends up the street, my little friends up there at they shop. And that is one part I have learned to love about myself, and it's because I had to speak positive over the part that I did not like. Not the fart, what? The part that I did not like. So growing up, I used to talk negative to myself. I used to say mean things. I used to be in the bed. And if anybody who has followed me for years, when I've been writing my blogs, when I have been doing my live videos on Facebook, they know that, this part of me, this is the backstory. When I was growing up, I speak very negatively. I had this mirror. I would listen to this one song every night and look at myself and be like, you're so ugly. You're not pretty. Nobody loves you. Nobody will ever love you. I mean, it was just terrible. And I'd be crying, like really believing this stuff about myself. Just real down and out about it. And when people would compliment me, I'm like, well, no, I am not, because I have X, Y, and Z. Just like basically a compliment, and then like just pushing away what they're trying to say to me, like speaking positively, because I didn't see it in myself. And so as time went on, elementary school, it was okay because you tell your mama, and we prayed about it, and she would talk to me, and it's like, okay, because my parents love me. When I got to middle school, kids are mean. And let's just start there. Kids are little shits. They're terrible, okay? So my mom, like, we grew up like getting clothes from the thrift store, getting clothes from like, places where they were cheaper, because of course you're a parent, you got 3 kids. And we did pretty well. Well, my parents did pretty well for themselves. I didn't have no job. But my mama and them was cheap. So she took me to Walmart. We was about to start 6th grade. She took me to get these like Velcro shoes. I ain't know no better. I'm like, my mama buying me stuff. It's cool. Da 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 da. I tell the story all the time. And so I get to school, they clowned me. When I tell you they clowned me about them. Well, was they Asics or something? I don't know. It was off brand at Walmart. And I went home and I was crying. I said, hey, y'all got to give me some different shoes. I need some Reeboks. I need something else. I cannot go back to school with these shoes. And so I had to, of course, but school has just started. It was the beginning of the week. But they took me and bought me some Reeboks. So throughout my, years, I wore Reeboks. And when I was able to buy my own shoes, I bought Nikes because that was the thing when I got a job. But it was always never trying to see the beauty in myself. I was always trying to live the standards of somebody else because that's what I thought was cool, because I didn't have the confidence and I did not talk to myself as if I was that chick. Because now I know I am. But back then, I'm a kid. So even into teenage years and getting older, I learned that you have to speak positivity over yourself, because the first person to hear anything you say is you. So if you're telling yourself, I got this, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm working on this, I may not like this part, but it's beautiful, I love this part about me, or I may not be able to do this well, but I'm going to be able to do it well because I'm going to work at it. If you are not saying that to yourself, you're never going to believe in yourself. You're never going to believe anything anybody tells you. Because some people can compliment you all day long and you can be like, okay, but if you don't believe it yourself, then what does it matter? Because if you're not confident in yourself, that means you're not going to be confident in things that you are doing in life. And so when you are confident in you, speaking positive over yourself, then you have pretty much a good head start in building your confidence. Now, also with that positive self-talk comes that healing. What are some things that you are not healing from, that you have been dealing with, that you've just been avoiding? Because sometimes a lot of our lack of confidence and lack of self-worth and love comes from those places that we don't like to talk about. Things that may have happened to us, things that somebody may have said to us, because words hurt. Sticks and stones that break my bones, but words that never hurt me is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, because words do hurt. Just like a physical action would hurt, words hurt just as bad because they stick in your brain. You can tell somebody something and they will start to believe it if they don't have the confidence in themselves. And so this is why I'm telling you it is very important to first figure out what it is that you are denying yourself healing from, and then figure out what you need to speak life into, speak that positivity into. Because if you are not on the inside loving yourself, loving who you are, speaking life over yourself, because life and death is in the tongue. So if you're going to speak death, this is what it's going to be. If you're going to speak life, that's what it's going to be. So if you are not doing that on the inside, the outside is not going to matter. It's just vanity. It's fleeting. We see things on Instagram and Facebook, and it looks great and it looks wonderful, but sometimes I really wonder, like, what is that person like? Like, what is their life like on the inside? What are their thoughts, their feeling? Like, what are they dealing with? Because they have like huge followings, and it's like, I want people to make sure that they are not getting caught up in the hype of something that is real, but it's not. Because of course, these are just snippets of life, and it's really hard to gain confidence, I feel like, now, because you're always able to look at somebody else at your fingertips. You're always able to go and look at somebody. Sometimes, if I'm feeling a way about something, there's just certain pages I cannot follow until I have gotten through that moment, until I have gotten that confidence, or that, gotten over a certain situation, whether it is like a breakup or a fight with your mom or things like that. And you're these pages that speak negativity, you have to unfollow those things. You really do. Or if you are somebody who is working on how you are looking, sometimes you have to unfollow those people who, yes, that you want the goals to, but you're comparing yourself so much that you're so hard on yourself. So if you have a certain goal that you're trying to reach, yes, follow those pages who help out. But if you start comparing and start getting down on yourself about it, you might need to take a break from it. And make sure that every morning, and I say this all the time, you are saying your affirmations. I am, I can, and I will. I am, I can, and I will. It's so important, because when you wake up in the morning and you're telling yourself, I am going to have a good day, I will accomplish the goals that I have set for myself. You know what I'm saying? When you are telling yourself and you're speaking it into existence because it's so real, then it's gonna, I just burped y'all, I'm sorry. Then it's gonna happen. It's going to happen, but you have to be able to put the work in. It takes work. It took me 14 years to reach the level of confidence that I have, and I'm still working on myself. I'm still working on things about me. But guess what? You can't tell me nothing about me, because I tell me about me. And I speak life over myself, and I tell myself when I'm wrong, and I work on myself. Now, of course, I take correction, of course, constructive criticism. But I'm saying in regards to who I am, you can't tell me, because I know who I am, and I'm confident, and I did the work. And so that's what I want people to know. Like, it's doing the work. Confidence is easy to say you have when you put on a nice outfit. But when you take the outfit off, are you confident? Do you have the confidence inside of you to be who you are or who you say you are? And so the first step, which is going to put you 10 steps ahead, is learning how to talk to yourself in a positive way. No, somebody gives you a compliment, don't come back with a negative about yourself. Say thank you. And if you feel a way, then say, oh, well, I need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all here. It's all here. And then you will start to feel it. It is a repetitive thing. You are telling yourself, I can do this. I am confident. I am loved. I am covered. I am beautiful. I am whatever. But doing that work, loving on those places that you don't like so much, if you can change it, change it. If you can't, learn to love it. And it's going to suck, but then you are the one who has power over you ultimately. Nobody else will have power over you. Once you learn to love those places, once you learn to love yourself, once you go into those spots of where you need healing, whether it was a negative relationship with a mother, a father, brother, sister, whether something happened to you as a kid that you weren't allowed to talk about and you need therapy for, I think y'all know where I'm going with that. Or if you had ever a bad relationship with somebody and they were just emotionally abusive, physically abusive, and those can make you not confident. You have to make sure that you're keeping it real. I always say keep it real with your dog. And I be talking about myself and other people. And I always tell people to keep it real with me. But keep it real with yourself, because you are your own first friend. And if you cannot talk positive about yourself, how can you do that for somebody else and mean it? And I know this from experience. I'm talking what I know. Okay? I don't want to make this first one long. I've been celebrating my sister's birthday today. We're going to post some pictures from our day today. But being positive and being confident is no matter what anybody says about me, what matters is what I think about me, how I feel about me, no matter what anybody else thinks about me. True confidence is being okay with just you, without the vanity, the compliments, the praise, the claps. True confidence is knowing that you can get something done and not have to look for praise or to be validated. True confidence is that. But the first step, number one, positive self-talk. I want y'all to remember that, because when I come with the next video, we're going to still talk about positive self-talk, but we're going to talk about something else. It's just layers that we're going to build onto to how you can reach your full potential and your full confidence. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't share this information, because truth be told, I had to learn all this on my own. I had to research this by myself. Okay? How to be confident, and learning to love me, and learning to just deal and heal and actually say, you know what, this is me, this is who I am, and I had to love you. And the parts that I can work on, I will, and the parts that I can't fix, oh well, it's life. We all have those things. So I love y'all so much, MoFam. Things have been going great. There have been ups and downs, but things have been going great with all my platforms, with all my business ventures, with everything. And I'm so happy. And thank you all for always supporting this. I'm excited about this. And so I hope you all are too, because I have some good stuff coming. And we can always talk about different stuff too. But this is going to be the main thing that we are discussing when I come on live video, if I'm not just coming to be just BSing around. So I started off, Revamp Life is my brand, my baby, my first baby before living my life. And so Kmo Revamp was my thing. So at the end of all my videos, I always say, you live, you laugh, you love, but most importantly, you revamp. So basically, like, you're learning, you're relearning things in life, you're redoing things in life, you're revamping. So you will learn at the end of my videos is how I'm always end it. So I'm getting ready to end this video. I wanted to make it short. I think I've probably been talking for like 10 minutes though. However, And get into this lipstick though. See, nope, came on, stay on track. So I'm gonna end this video. I love y'all, Mo fam, so much. Make sure that you like this video, you share this video, and also you are checking out every other thing I'm doing, because I love the support and I always support back. So you live, you laugh, you love, but most importantly, you revamp, because we're gonna get you revamped, baby. You're gonna gain that confidence, okay? If it's the last thing that I do. All right, I will talk to y'all later.